So me and Kate purchased a canoe. It's the Fisherman. It's a 16-foot tough weave interior gel coat exterior canoe, and we're going to be restoring it. So we have 4 stages we're going to go through. The first stage is prep. So today we're going to be washing it, peeling off the stickers, and putting some patches on a couple minor gouges it has. The next step is going to be the sanding and refinishing on the exterior. That will be another one-day process we won't be doing today. And then the third step will be the gunnels, and the gunnels is this aluminum that's kind of corroded, as well as the tips. These will be replaced. And then the fourth step will be just doing some minor repairs to the interior. And hopefully by the time we're done, it'll look like a brand new boat. Flip it. Alright, so the oxidation, when you see the canoe gets wet right here, it's actually red, but the oxidation is all through here, how white this is, and that's due to the sun hitting it. It actually changes the makeup of the gel coat compound and makes it not look pretty. So what we're going to be doing is starting with scraping all the stuff off, all the stickers. So we got this clean. We scrubbed it a couple times, rinsed it several times. We ran into an issue with tree sap. We were able to get the vast majority of the tree sap off using a scraper that we used on our stickers, as well as Goo Gone. So now we're waiting for it to dry. Once it's dry, we're gonna tape off our gunnels, our serial number plate, and then we'll tape off around the holes we're going to repair. When I say holes, I mean deeper scratches. And then once these are all dry and taped off, we'll go into the patching process. I am going through and I am using this yellow tape that kind of stands out to mark all the places I think we need to put some of that gel coat to kind of fill up some of the voids, so when we sand it, it looks better. If you look close, you can see this is clear down to the tough weave layer. The interesting thing about these tough weave canoes is the gel coat actually is not structural. It doesn't keep water out. It's solely for looks. So when they have what's called skim coat canoes, those are the ultra light ones, and you can actually see through them because there's no exterior gel coat. This gel coat adds about 18 pounds to its overall weight. If you look at this one up here, there's no loose material around it. Or this one, really, there may be a little loose, but this guy right here has loose material. So it's actually counterintuitive, but you're going to make the cut bigger and get rid of some of this loose material. That way we don't have it not bonding properly. When you're doing this, you want to be cognizant of that under layer and not causing it to fray, that tough weave layer. So I'm just going to chip it back a little bit. So this is what it looks like once we remove all that loose material. You're supposed to sand the area immediately around each of these patches until the shine is gone. I don't think this boat has seen shine in probably 15 years, but we're still gonna hit it with some sandpaper just to maybe give it some abrasion for the resin to adhere to. So when sanding it, I watched some videos. It's important not to sand inside where that tough weave layer is, you can see it will fray up, and the last thing you want is hair of tough weave sticking through your gel coat. Scalpel. There's a couple hairs that came up right here if you look really close. So to resolve that, I am gonna just burn them, maybe burn them some more, and then there's no hairs. So there I have one taped off. Over here I'm taping these off. Maybe a drop more because a lot of it's stuck in there. For every 1 tablespoon, 4 to 5 drops of this. We're gonna do 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it says to stir it for a minute. Alright, so we've mixed it. Now we're gonna try and apply it.
Running down right there.
That's okay.
It's another spot anyway.
Yeah.
The wax won't rip it.
Correct.
And why do we have to put wax paper over it?
Because this stuff doesn't bond with oxygen in the equation.
So how long does this have to stay like this? We're gonna with the wax paper over it?
It says 3 to 4 hours, but best results are overnight.
Now we have to go through and tape, because tomorrow we're going to put something on here that helps it shine and look better. Try to keep it as close as we can along the edges. Alright, so when I'm taping this, I've been doing a little bit longer sheets. And then it helps if you angle it outward along the line. Kind of get it situated snug. And then you can spread it. And then you got a really good line there, almost perfect. Alright, so we're in our second day of fixing up the canoe. Last night I taped the outside of the canoe. Today we are taping the inside of the canoe around the gunnel. And Matt is, what are you doing?
I'm patching it. So I am sanding with 600 grit paper across one side, then I'll do the other. Then I'll wipe it down and move up to 800, then 1200.
What grit are you doing now?
800. You want to dump some water?
Yeah.
So me and Kate just finished our second round of sanding. We did 400, then 800 grit, and now we're wiping it down and we're going to hit it with 1200 grit sandpaper.
Start the machine and buff using light to medium pressure. Slowly reduce pressure on subsequent passes to achieve the best possible finish. Remove the film and any spatter using a blue 3M Perfect It detailing cloth.
We're going to use Harbor Freight Perfect Luxury Finish microfiber towel.
Okay. Keep using polishing pad and plastic bag to avoid contamination. That's probably not a, I don't know, maybe that is enough. Start. I want it to be wet throughout the whole thing. I go over it about 4 times. And then after you do that, you go over it with the microfiber cloth, and it looks really nice and shiny. So we just did a coat of this Perfect It X Ultrafine Machine Polish, and it's looking pretty shiny. Now we're gonna finish it up with a wax that's gonna seal everything in and protect it from the sun. If you want to show what it looks like, 3M wax. So we're almost done. I just sanded the yolk, and I did 60 grit first and then 400. Now I'm going to go in with some teak oil. That's the kind that we use. Put it on here. A little bit goes a long way. So we painted the end caps so they look a little bit more new, and then we riveted them in. Added these pads to the yolk so that way when we're portaging, this will make it easier to carry and more comfortable. How's it feel?
Feels good. I can do 6-8 miles like this.
Really?
Let's go for a walk.
No. Let me know if you need a hand. Ah, nice job.